Howdy. I don't know if this mic is working. I got a mic to try to do this thing, but it's the first time I've used it, so we'll see. I can probably fix this a little bit. Oh, that's even worse. Hang on. Whoop. I am on an angle. Let's see. Nope. Balancing issues. Well, I guess that works. Excuse me. So, I'm pretty sure I could see the chat while I'm in here. If someone's talking, I can't see you. Let's see. Oop. Oh, there we go. So, Disneyland. Hey, Bridget. Oh, I should probably turn off the air conditioning. It's probably pretty loud. Is this microphone working? Can you hear me? Oh, okay. It's a fancy little microphone I bought. But this is the only use I have for it so far. So yesterday was pretty fun. I left Utah about, what time was it? I left my flight, I left at 1, got here at about 2:30 local time. Got to my room, checked in, and I had an appointment to get my lightsaber made at, what time was it? It was 6:45. And the tram from the hotel here leaves on the hour. So I took the 6 o'clock tram from here to the park and got my ticket, got into the park, and I realized I only had 15 minutes to get from the front end of the park to the back end of the park for the lightsaber thing. So I haven't been to Disneyland in like 3 years, and I had to just make a mad dash from the front of the gate to the very back of the park without looking at anything, which was difficult. Because I would see things, I'm like, oh, look at that, I want to see that. Oh, look at that, I want to go there. But I couldn't do that because I had to walk to the back end of the park, which obviously, what? Aha. Thing's pretty hefty. Like the hilt by itself probably weighs like 3 pounds. It's made out of metal, so it's that was something. After the lightsaber thing, I had a reservation to Oga's Cantina, which I got this cool little tiki mug. It's a tiki mug, but it depicts the Battle of Endor. You have little TIE fighters and X-Wings up here. Let's see, and you have the Death Star, Millennium Falcon, little Ewoks. So it's basically like an Ewok depiction of the battle on Endor, which I thought was pretty cool. Here's a little AT-AT, or ATST, whatever. So went to Oga's Cantina, and then I was tired. I bought some pins, which I've been doing some pin trading, which is new for me, but I think it's pretty cool. Basically, you buy starter packs of pins, and you just trade them with different cast members there at the park. And now, hang on. So I have a little lanyard, which I have them on, but you basically take any of these pins and you can go to a cast member and trade it for any pin they have. And so there's a couple of them that I don't want to trade on here, but the rest of them, if I see something else I like, then I can trade it. But that's something to do to kind of kill the time while I'm at the park. So last night I bought some pins, walked around a little bit, and I said, you know what, I am tired, so I'm gonna go to the room. And then went to sleep, woke up at about 6 o'clock because they have breakfast here, ate breakfast, and then decided I was still tired and I went back to sleep. Got to the park at around 11 o'clock. Well, what did I do? The first thing I did was the Indiana Jones ride. That's a really fun ride. The wait for the line was about like an hour wait, but there's a single rider line where if you don't care who you sit next to, you get into this massively shorter line. Like I had to wait in that line for like 10 minutes and then I got on the ride, which I thought was pretty cool. Then went to Star Tours, went and rode the Winnie the Pooh ride. It's the first time I've ridden on that ride. I've never, I've been to the park multiple times. It's a fairly new ride, but it's been here. It was here last time and the time before it came down, and I didn't even think about it. But it's a kid ride, so yeah, it was okay. Oh, what did I do? What else did I do? I looked at Splash Mountain. I was like, oh, Splash Mountain, but I'm like, don't want to get wet right now. Did a Haunted Mansion a couple of times. I posted a video of the first time I went. But the second time I went, I didn't record most of it. And the ride broke down twice. Well, not broke down, but it stopped twice. It stopped right in front of that gingerbread cake that's in the dining room, which, by the way, is a real gingerbread cake. It's everything on that table is edible, which is amazing. They're able to make something that looks like that out of just food. And the second time it stopped was right next to the Hatbox Ghost, which is that ghost that has the lantern, and its head goes from the lantern inside the box, and then it goes back onto his head. That one's called the Hatbox Ghost. But it stopped right there, and I was able to like take a couple of pictures of that ending scene on the Haunted Mansion ride, which is kind of cool. I sat there for like 10 minutes. I was kind of hoping that they would have stopped and had us like walk off, so they'd walk us through that graveyard. I thought that would be cool, but yeah, obviously that didn't happen. I was gonna ride the what do you call it? They have a Millennium Falcon ride there, and they have a single rider line for that one too. But when I got in that line, they said, you know what? It's about the same amount of weight for the single rider line as for the regular line, so yeah, I didn't stay in line for that one. Oh, what else? Oh, I rode the Matterhorn. Oh, whenever you ride in the back on a roller coaster, you always get whiplash a lot more. Man, the Matterhorn always like destroys your knees if you're in the back. It just whips you around and just jams your knees into the side of the plastic bobsled. Rode Space Mountain, which was pretty cool. Did some shopping. Man, I walked around a lot today. My feet are killing me. I mean, it's only like 7:30 local time. The park closes at midnight, I believe. But I'm probably not going to go back tonight. Or, well, we'll see. I need to take a shower first because I feel gross. You didn't need to know any of that. Let's see what else. Oh, I guess it's about 8 o'clock here. Well, the last bus that leaves here leaves at 9, so if I take that, then I'll have like 2 hours in the park left tonight. I'll see how I feel after I shower. I might go back again tonight. I think that Monday they told us that only one of the parks is open. I believe they said that only California Adventure is open that day. So that one might be a good day to go, just because not too many people would want to go only because only one park's open. But who knows? It could be crazy busy because that's the only park open. Anyway, just kind of wanted to give you an update about what I'm doing down here. I've been doing a lot of walking. My feet hurt. Been trying some of those fancy foods. Don't know what else to say. It's been pretty much it for the parks. Just did a bunch of pin trading, just walking around. I've only really gone over half of Disneyland Park in the basically day and a half I've been there. So I think I'll be okay with, as long as I'm going to be down here. I think I'll get my fill of it, because I'm going as slow as I am. I think I'd be able to get everything I want to get done before I go back home. And now, oh, that's why I keep on having to clear my throat. I'm thirsty. I'm not going to want to make this as long as my other fireside chats, just because of those. I have stuff to talk about. Well, I have stuff to talk about here, but I'm just kind of tired. I think that's been the title of my channel for the past month. I'm tired. But I did, for my hotel, there's a Target about 3 blocks away, or 2 blocks away, 2 or 3 blocks away, depending on how big your blocks are. Anyway, it's about a half mile away. So I ended up walking over there. And well, it's probably closer to a kilometer. Whatever. It's a good distance away. I just came back from the park to the hotel around 5 o'clock. And before even going into the room, I decided, I need to buy some soda, some chips, some jerky, some stuff that I could bring into the park with me. Just so I don't go and have to spend. It's $4 for a large Coke at the park. It's like movie theater prices. I understand that for the food, but the drinks, those are, ooh. And they do let you bring in your own drinks, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I just stock up on provisions, and of course, I'm tired. I go through the whole store, and I'm like, fine, I've got everything I need. I'm just going to go. I get in line, and the lady in front of me, she's buying a pair of pantyhose. Excuse me. And she just has one item, and I already have, like, I don't know how many. I bought like $40 worth of stuff, so it's a fair amount of stuff on the belt. Excuse me. And so the lady gives the cashier her pantyhose, and then tells the cashier, okay, I've got, the pantyhose were like, I don't know how much pantyhose are. Let's just say $8. I don't know. So the total is $8. She has 2 gift cards. She has 2 $20 gift cards. And what she was trying to do is she wants to pay with one and transfer the rest of the money from that one to the second one. And in retail, you can't combine gift cards. You're essentially, you can't combine gift cards, and you can't purchase gift cards with other gift cards because of money laundering. They just won't allow you to do that. And the lady was sitting there telling the cashier this, and the cashier's saying, "Oh, we can't do that. We can't combine gift cards." And then The customer was like, well, no, I just want to spend $8 from this one and use the rest of the money and put on the other one. And the cashier's like, yeah, we can't combine gift cards. And this goes on for about 2 minutes, and then the cashier just says, let me get my manager. And I'm just in here like, okay. I don't want to move my stuff because I already have like everything on the belt. So it calls over the manager, and the cashier explains to the manager what's going on. The manager asks the customer, okay, so how can I help you? Customer just says that again, I want to purchase with one and put the rest of the money on the second card. And the manager basically says the same thing to the customer. And that goes on for about 5 minutes. And eventually the customer's like, okay, I'll just buy it with a gift card. But I'm already really tired at this point, and having to walk that far with my feet already hurting, and have to stand there and just wait and just watch this transaction go on. I was like, are you kidding me? Lady, no, they told you so many times they can't do it. Why are we still here? Why do you do this to me? Oh. So that whole ordeal, me with her just in front of me and doing all this with the card, had it been like 8 minutes, about 8 minutes. And I'm just like, oh. So on the way back, I'm walking on the way back, and oh yeah, I know, wild Karen. So on the way back, there's a strip mall that's right there, and I'm like, oh, I'm hungry. I'm gonna pick up something. I've never eaten many of these places, so I'm gonna try something. And there's this Hawaiian BBQ place, and I could just smell it. And at this point, I'm tired and I'm hungry, and I'm like, yes, that is what I want. Hawaiian BBQ. So I go in, and whenever I go anywhere new that I don't know anything about, I always ask the cashier or the waiter, so what's popular or what's good? Because I mean, obviously they're the ones helping people, so they know what people buy more often. So that typically is the best thing on the menu. So she says, oh, it's this beef chicken combo stuff, and I'm like, oh, we'll get that because I like a variety. So yeah, we'll get that. And it was a popular, I mean, it was around 6:30, 6:40 when I was at this place, and it was busy, and I order, and it took 15 to 20 minutes for me to get my food, which again, just standing in one spot going, my feet are killing me. There's nowhere to sit down. I should have known. I mean, going anywhere around this time of night, you're going to be waiting in line. It was a choice between that or Burger King. And the only reason why I was thinking about Burger King, I just looked inside there and I'm like, oh, there's no one in line. No one in line. Let's go Burger King. But I smelled that barbecue and I'm like, ultimately, it was a good decision. The stuff was pretty good. It's still sitting here. But then I looked at the clock and I'm like, oh no, I got to stream in a minute. So, I'm tired. I'm going to finish eating the rest of my deliciousness. I'm not going to show you what it looks like because right now it looks like it looks like a landmine hit it. It's not going to look appetizing at all, but it is delicious. Anyway, so just you'll be seeing some more videos, some more Disney stuff. I don't know if I'm going to keep them on the channel or just put them as hidden, or hidden on the channel after a while. Haven't decided. But anyway, I'm just going to keep on posting little clips, little videos about what I'm doing, and have another one of these fireside chats either tomorrow or the next night. I'll post a update on the community part of the channel, letting you know if I'm going to be streaming that night or not. could possibly be streaming tomorrow or the next day. I just don't know how I'm going to be feeling. So, Bridget, thanks for coming in and saying hi. If anyone else has any questions or wants me to do something while I'm down there, if you have any ideas, put it in the comments. I do read the comments. But I am going to stop streaming. So thanks again for coming, and I will see you guys later. Later. I never know what to look at because I'm looking at myself and I'm like, hey, that's not what I'm supposed to look at. I'm supposed to look down at the camera. Oh, wait, the camera. I had a good ending. Why did I need to spoil it with something so stupid like that? Good night.